Good morning, everyone. This morning we are going to talk about an economic subject with a different context, different angle. You must have heard about GDP and G.N.P and all sorts of things, but you must not have heard about G.N.H or G.N.C. G.N.H stands for Gross National Happiness. G.N.C stands for Gross National Contentment. G.N.H is actually a word introduced or coined by the king of Bhutan, Wangchuk. Jigme Dokji Wangchuk has said in 1970, when he was being interviewed by a reporter asked him, what do you think about GDP and G.N.P? He said, I don't care about GDP and G.N.P, but what I care about is G.N.H, means gross national happiness. How much money you have is not important. How happy you are is important. Person can have tons of money, but person may be suffering from cancer, and his son may be suffering from COVID, God forbid, and his wife may be suffering from some other maladies, God forbid. Then money does not actually bring happiness at all. Happiness is intrinsic, innate. It is absolutely God-given gift. Money just cannot get it. So he said that I don't care about GDP or G.N.P, but for me, G.N.H, the happiness of my people, happiness of Bhutanese is more important than anything else. Then came the word G.N.C, Gross National Content. That word was introduced by our own finance minister. He copied Wangchuk, but we may not find out, so that he has just changed the last digit or last letter. Instead of G.N.H, he put G.N.C. We Indians are copycat. We copy everything from others. When we like other persons say, we don't actually create better, but we just copy it. That's all. Even our finance minister said gross national contentment, and he used the same kind of phrases, same kind of ideas, and same kind of musings that Bhutan's king used when he was interviewed. And this, our idiotic finance minister was introduced, he used the same thing without thinking that people are definitely going to find out. So I have carried 5 points. Point number 1 is G.N.H or gross national happiness is more sacred than GDP and G.N.P. According to the king of Bhutan, and according to me, and according to most of my students who are listening, will agree that yes, person can have 100 crore rupees, but he is not happy in marriage. He is not happy with his children. He is not happy with himself. He is not happy with his health. He is not happy with his society. Then what is the use of having that 100 crore rupees? That is what Bhutan's king, Jigme Dokji Wangchuk, was trying to say. The G.N.P and the GDP, if they are elevated, they are jacked up, they are high, they will give you lots of money, but no guarantee that they are going to give you lots of happiness. So he said, what I actually focus on is on happiness. I focus my focus on happiness of my people, Bhutanese. Point number 2, Solus Populi Suprema. Solus Populi Suprema. What is the supreme? Supreme, according to this wise man, is, what is supreme? The supreme is people's welfare. Greek philosopher has said it, but Bhutan king understood it properly, and he used it in every single economic consideration. Solus Populi Suprema. The benefit, the welfare of the people is the supreme thing. Whatever the government must do for the happiness, for the supremacy of the people, for the welfare of the people. Having lots of industry and having lots of money and having burgeoning forex and having repleting cash and repleting import and export and this and that is not Actually, it doesn't matter. It's not material. What, according to this Greek philosopher, is the welfare of the people. So whatever government must do considering the welfare of the people. That is solus populi suprema. Point number 3, life is not pittance. Take care of it. Whether you talk about economy, you talk about industry, you talk about politics, you talk about education, you talk about medical, you talk about Scientology, whatever you talk about, but life is actually the core of every single thing. Life is the core. Life cannot be ignored. It is not pittance. But life must be taken care of more than anything else. Life must be taken care of. More than industry, more than economy, more than whatever the nation has. Nothing actually matters, but only one thing matters, and that is the life. So life is not pittance. We must take care of it. Government must take care of it. Businessmen must take care of it. Industrialists must take care of it. Politicians must take care of it. Professionals like doctors, lawyers, teachers must take care of life first and foremost. Number 4, business is not a monkey business. Economy means business, and the business means economy. It seems like in the contemporary world, from Athens to Australia, and the Bogota to Budapest, and the Chile to China, everywhere, one thing matters, and that is economy. Money has become the Lord of the world. Lord of the world, money has become. We have forgotten God, we have forgotten self, we have forgotten life, we have forgotten happiness, we have forgotten religion, we have forgotten every single thing. So, it's a business. It is not a business, but it's a monkey business. Monkey business means you're doing business to cheat people. Just one thing, to cheat people, to hoodwink people, to swindle people by shenanigans, shibboleth, charade. That is why Adam Smith has said, businessmen would always try to cheat you. And the businessman always does it. Businessman cannot change. Monkey cannot change how to somersault. No matter how old he is, monkey cannot forget how to somersault. Vandro gulati bhule nahi. Monkey cannot forget the somersault. So businessman cannot forget how to cheat you. Look, just about 3 weeks ago, I went over there in a Novelty to buy some furniture. Over there we saw the sign, 60% off. We were very excited. We said, let's buy every single thing in one go, one shot. 60% off. We went over there, we look at the price of every single thing, they minus 60%, and still the price was coming very high. We could not understand. We look at the dining set, and dining set price should be about 10,000. They first to write down 18,000, and they gave us 60% off and 10,000. We realized it's a gimmick because we both are the students of economy. My wife is MBA and I teach MBA. So we left. We went to Tip Top. Over there we found the same thing, better quality and even better price without any kind of gimmicks, without any kind of off. Nothing was off there. I discussed with him, he said they are like that. They always, charge 200 rupees and they give you 100 rupees off, and they will charge you 100 rupees of the price of 80 rupees. We bought 19,600 rupees worth of goods. Over there in Novelty, the bill was 23,000 rupees. And even things were better, lot better. We were very, very happy, very satisfied. So you see, that is our businessman. If he is not doing monkey business, this bastard is not a businessman. They're all congenital bastards. They are thieves. They are looters. They are cheaters. Next. What matters is happiness. Look, whatever we do in our life, we marry for happiness. We eat food for happiness. We buy clothes for happiness. We buy furniture for happiness. We buy home for happiness. We land job for happiness. We have friends for happiness. Every single thing in life we do is for happiness. And anything that makes us unhappy, we don't actually buy those things a second time. Happiness counts, happiness matters. So happiness is something that Wangchuck, the king of Bhutan, emphasized very much. Thank you very much for listening. That's all the time we have. God bless everyone on this planet. See you again tomorrow. Until then, God bless everyone.